Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Let's get back to the money. And on this video, I want to talk about the number one way to move up in status. The number one financial move to move up in status. And y'all know what I pound home. Y'all probably already know what I'm going to say. Saving. Think about it, man. Think about it. You could be a dishwasher, right? If you're making $50,000 a year and you saving half of it, and you're a dishwasher for 10 years, that's 25,000 times 10. That's $250,000. Now, how many of these suburban home owning, big SUV, 2 SUVs in the driveway, how many of them kids in private school? How many of them had 250 grand in the bank? I wouldn't say a lot. 73% of Americans are check to check. So that percentage includes suburbanites. So it's not all of them. Some of them doing pretty well for themselves. Because they're doing this, they're saving. They're saving. Like when you got a couple and they both work and they both savers, or one of them a saver. Let's say one of them is the grinder, go out there and get it, and the other one is the saver and the management person. They gonna probably do well. See, I believe in catching deals, you already know, but I don't believe that catching deals is gonna make you wealthy. That couponing by itself is not going to make you wealthy. Couponing is going to help you to maintain the wealth. It's going to keep you from spending too much money. But couponing is not going to make you wealthy. Earning and saving as much of what you earn as you can is going to make you wealthy. And we always talk about the humble mindset. You got to just be trying stuff. And I'm telling you, something is going to hit. Something is going to work, man. Something is going to work for you. If you, like the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible says, give a portion to 7, yes, also to 8, for you do not know what will come upon the earth. And it says that you don't know what will prosper, whether this or that. It also says, give a portion to 7, like I just said. Yes, also to 8. And again, because you don't know which one is going to prosper. It says the person that deserves the win is not going to sow. That is speaking of the person that's always watching stuff. Oh, we're hold on. We're in a recession. So you start saying that. We're in a recession. So why would I do this? We're in a recession. He that observes the wind shall not sow. No matter what's going on or what they claim is going on, you should be doing the same thing. Earning, saving. Multiple income streams. What about investing? What about it? It's part of the equation. But unless you're rich, if you coming up the ladder from the 99%, then investing should not be number one for you. Get you an index fund, fine. Fund a retirement fund. If you out here doing the gigs, get a self-employment pension. Get yourself a pension. I've been putting it off. Like, I've been procrastinating. I've been meaning to do it. I said I was going to do it at 50, and I just turned 51, and I still don't have it. Because I need to fund it at least 15 years. Most High willing, I live to see it. But earn, save. Don't let nobody tell you nothing about you. Don't let nobody tell you nothing about you. Don't let nobody keep you in a bad financial state. How they do that? Yeah, but you broke though. Yeah, but it take a lot to start a business. Shut the I don't want to hear none of that. Watch what I'm telling y'all. I'm going to have my restaurant between next summer, and if I don't get it next summer, I'm going to be like, okay, the summer after that. I ain't trying to hear it. Unless I die or get sick, most high willing that neither one of those things will happen. If the economic world in the United States, because I ain't going nowhere, I ain't moving nowhere, I might go on some trips. I ain't leaving the U.S. But white people racist, so? Man, I could say a lot about that, but it wouldn't even be fair to the ones that's brothers. Y'all be going by Mississippi Burning and all these movies. And some of these white people are actually cool, man. Literally. And hey, listen, the women, listen, they like us, man. Some of them like us more than black women. So get off that little Mississippi Burning stuff, man. If it come back, we'll handle it. Trust me, I'm with you. We'll handle it. They try to bring that back, we'll handle it. But, we ain't focused on that. We focused on the sure. Yeah. Yeah, we got some people to pass up. We got some people to get success revenge on. The best revenge is success. Dude, you can get, I'm going to tell you how much haters these people is in our country. Man, you can get a nice cologne and people will be hating on you. If a woman tell you smelling good, I guarantee you if it's 5 guys in the room, 2 of them going to be hating on you. Woo, you smell good. They're going to be like, I know because it done happened before. That's one thing I listen to women sometimes when it come to cologne. That's who you should be listening. You should figure out what they like. Holler at me, man. How I ain't got no endorsement with y'all yet, man. No strings, though. No weirdo stuff. Say, oh, that's sugar, isn't it? I done come back. I had one yesterday, one today. Did I have one yesterday? So that means that tomorrow I'm not going to have one. Tomorrow I'm going all 0 sugar. I just don't do sugar every day. But you save money by like these. Y'all be getting the Red Bull. Try these. This is $1.62. If you got these in your city, I know if you're in Texas, y'all got them. We got them here in Milwaukee, this area, some stores. Try the Venom. And tell me that you don't like these. Tell me they don't work. And they taste better than a lot of them. Red Bull got a nice taste though, I ain't gonna lie. I just never really got off into them like that per se. Cause I like Ribbit and I like Venom. And I like the C4s. I love them C4s. Now, all of y'all owners should be sponsoring me. Send me a Cash App. I just plugged you. Send me a Cash App anonymous, man. So, saving is the number one way you're going to go up in status. Because as the amount that you have, as that amount grows, you're moving up in class, status in class. So if I got $100,000 just saved wherever, bank, shoebox safe, car, wherever, I done moved up. Think about it. And you done moved up in your mind too. You got $100,000. You got $100,000 saved. What? Come on, man. You should be looking at these little bomb bras talking about you got to do this. Like, man, you don't get out of here. I can pay a woman to look 10 times better than you, 10 times better body than you, a couple $100. They'll get to bringing up the Bible because that's all they got. That's all they got. Simps in the Bible. Yeah, but that's unrighteous. The Bible say whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. But it also says that idolaters shall have their part in the lake of fire. So if you got to idolize a woman to get some, but if you got $100,000, man, when you walk around your town, it's like you're going to feel different. I think you'll feel different with 10 grand. I'm telling you, most people ain't got 10,000. They don't. 10,000 saved, where you look at your tires, man, I got to get some tires. Boom, new set of tires. Still got 9,500. See, our cars go downhill because that money ain't there. Or you just don't want to spend it. Like me, I need brakes. I need brake pads. I need tires. But I be looking at that like, man, I'm not finna get that right now. But when you got 100,000, you think I'd be saying that if I had 100 grand? I have brakes and them tires. This is what I mean by you gonna go up in status and class. The more money you have, and you can save, I don't care if you're getting a check every month, Social Security, you can save some of that check. Get you some rubber bands or some paper clip. Make that money disappear, but know where it is. That's how you do it. Because it's going to always be something that you want to buy, but you can't always buy. If you always buying something, you ain't going to have no money. Dude, the little money that I do got, one reason why I got it is because I don't always think of nothing that I need to buy. And let me tell you something about these bills and people like the Dave Ramsey's of the world. Let me tell you something. That's your money. If you make a bill, then, try to pay your bills, but that's still your money. So you're supposed to pay yourself first. Ain't no way I'm going to have $1,000 in bills and I got $1,000 and I'm going to pay the $1,000. Nope, something ain't getting paid. Because if you keep doing that, the year's going to get away from you. You ain't going to have. Let me say this to anybody, everybody, young and old, but especially if you in your 50s like me, you better start paying yourself first. Now, if you the type you want to stay on top of your bills, then you're going to have to build more incomes. But there's no way you should not be saving nothing. And you 50, I'm 51. Some of y'all older than me. You gotta save something and stop letting these women punk you. She'll know, some of these women will know you done been saving $2,000, $3,000. Yeah, I was thinking we should take a trip. How much the trip gonna cost? $1,000. Nope, I only got $3,000. I'm not spending $1,000 on no trip. I agree with Grant Cardone on the 10-time rule. If your vacation trip is going to cost you $4,500, then you should have 45 grand before you take it. Do some local stuff until then. If you want to take that bad, then get to that 45 grand. I think that the one reason, you ever notice how I know, and I ain't talking about nobody in general, but I'm thinking of some people. But I'm not, I'm just saying overall. I'm just putting this out here. When you see a person taking a lot of trips, but they don't got a lot of money, that's because they not 10 timing. If your trip is 1,000, you should have at least 10,000 before you take it. You say, well, what about relocation, No Matrix? What about relocation, Truth, man? You say you can relocate. Well, you can. That's different. If you have a lot of years in your field and you on these apps, it ain't gonna take you that much money to relocate. You can relocate with like 800 to 1,000. I'm gonna show you how. If you on DoorDash, at least multiple apps, and you go to a new town, hopefully they won't put you on a waiting list in that town. But if you're on multiple apps, they're not gonna be able to do that to you. All you got to do is call it. You got enough money to get you like an Airbnb or a hotel room. This, if you by yourself especially, you still could do it with a family. And remember, you got people ready. That's daily pay. I was looking at Arizona people ready. They got plenty stuff, man, where you $18, $20 an hour. You work 8 hours, $160 with taxes out, you're going to get like $141. You on DoorDash, you go down to some places, you can make $200-$300 a day. If your room only costs $80 to $100, and you doubling that, come on, man. This is why I say that it don't take that as much. This is 2025. It just depends on what you got going. Like if you on these apps and you've been working these apps and you know what you're doing, you can move anywhere. Now, California and New York is going to take you a little bit more money to sustain yourself. Chicago too. But like Arizona, I know people that lived out their car in Arizona. Arizona is doable. Texas, you got budget suites everywhere. Yeah, some of the budget suite, you got to find one that's a little more, you got to look at the people that's there. But trust me, you can make it. I can go and get a room in budget suite. $400, I could pay for that room for like 3-4 days. Get out here and grind. Boom, boom, boom. If I'm making $200 a day, by the time I got to pay for that room again, I done made $800. I pay half of that. Boom, I still got the other $4. Come on now. This me. This me we talking about. This ain't Silver Spoon. Yeah, my father had a good job, but it wasn't Silver Spoon. Wasn't no Silver Spoon. Like since I've been a kid, I've been on top of my hustle. I ain't never had no silver spoon in my mouth. So, saving is the number one way that you gonna climb that ladder of status and class. Of course it does matter, earning. But I'm talking about the number one action. The number one action that's going to make you increase in status. It's not even college. It's not college. It's not nothing but saving. Saving. $28 a day is $10,000 a year. It's a little over $10,000. Some of y'all can save more than $28 a day. This is, if you getting paid every week, let's say you say, okay, I'm going to save $30 a day. Say you say you're going to save $30 a day. So when you get your check weekly, you want to add them other 2 days, even if you're not working. So that's $210 a week. If you say, I'm going to save $30 a day. Now let's look at how much this is. It's 52 weeks in a year. 210 times 52, $10,920. Y'all say, oh, that ain't nothing. It is for a whole lot of us, including myself. $10,000 a year? Imagine you do this every year. Say you do this 10 years. $10,920 times 10. Times 10. $109,200. See, I say we all should be shooting for 2 million. However, we got to get there. You should have it 5-year, 10-year, 15-year. You should have a plan, like numbers just calculated already in the book. Okay, for me to reach it in 5 years, that's 500. Let me see. That's 400,000 a year. That's 400,000 a year. 400,000 divided by 12. Let's see what we got. Divided by 12. That's 33,000 a month. You say that's a lot. Okay, watch this. Let's divide that by 33,333 divided by 333 divided by let me see, 4 weeks divided by 4. That's $8,333, okay, per week. So guess what? You got to start getting them income. You could do it. Some of y'all making $2,000 from your job. Okay, you keep your job. You say, okay, I need the other 6,333. So you need 3 incomes that's going to pay you $2,000 a week. That can happen. You can get, let's say you know how to cook. Food truck. Let's say you know how to fix cars. Deals. Get under them hoods. Get under them hoods. So that's 5 years. Now let's say you stretch it out 10 years. It's gonna be less. So 10 years, that's 200,000 a year. 200,000 divided by 12. 16,000 a month. 1660. That's 4,000 a week from all your incomes. 4,000 a week. Some of y'all might have to go to college. Some of y'all might have to go to truck driving school. Some of y'all need to get on these apps. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to figure out what you could do out of the house. But this stuff is doable, man. That's how you gonna move up. If I got $2 million, it don't matter what I do. I could be a panhandler, and I'm still in the 1%. I'm a 1% panhandler, top 1%. That's why I do a lot of this stuff. Just be ego. I look at money, dollars. Like it don't matter how you get it. Like you can be a school bus driver. You can be FedEx. That's still money. You still getting money. Like, whether you're a CEO or a FedEx driver, y'all both getting a paycheck. So just because a person is a CEO don't mean they at a better economic level than even a FedEx driver. They could be one of them for show people that just riddled in debt. Spend every dime. Renting yachts and stuff every second. And that don't mean because they're a CEO don't mean they doing good. But anyway, speaking of that, I need to start getting this money. Y'all know I like to do a couple videos before I start. But it's time for me to get mine. I empty out my wallet and put the money somewhere else, try to hold on to it. And then I just try to see how quick I can fill it back up. Thanks for watching. And keep tuning in for more videos.